Hey guys, it's Claire here. I'm going to be taking you through a full body flow today. I'm working with some weights on my wrists. They're completely optional, just to add a little bit more for the shoulders. And I'm also going to be using my box at one point during the class as well. So make sure you've got that all ready to go. We're going to start off with a bit of a stretch. So I've just got one red spring on, which is my medium spring. And I'm going to come and stand up on my left-hand side of my machine and sink down into a nice deep lunge stretch here. So you want to open the hips and draw the chest forward. If it feels nice for you, we'll take a little inhale to lift, a little exhale to dip down. We're going to target into those shoulders a lot, little bit of glutes, and we are going to hit the obliques today, which I'm excited about. It's actually been a while since I've come on and filmed for YouTube, since before my most recent baby was born. I'm starting to finally feel like myself here. Can we just hold down in that lunge? Reach your left hand forward. Inhale. Exhale, open the chest, reaching through the fingertips. So nice when you start to feel like your body is yours again after having a baby, but do not be deceived. This is not just a postnatal exercise. This is going to be a nice spicy one. We'll take one more opening through the chest. Bring it back forward. Can we reach the arm up? Inhale and then scoop under on the exhale. I'm going to rotate my chest towards the other side, holding onto the outside of the machine, taking a little pull through that arm to get that lovely shoulder and back stretch, rotating through the chest. And then coming all the way up. Park your carriage, but stay in that lunge. Let's tuck the pelvis. So we're getting that nice hip flexor stretch now through the right side. If you want a little bit more, you can reach the right arm up and over. Maybe look up towards the inside of your arm. Take a few breaths. And then come on out. We're gonna shuffle over to the other side and take that stretch before we get going. So sinking down into that nice lunge here. If it feels nice, a little inhale to lift, little exhale to lower down. Inhale to lift, exhale, lower. My little one is 6 months old now, so I finally have the leftovers of my postpartum body are slowly drifting away as I find a little bit of strength in my body again. It took me a while this time. Reach the arm forward, inhale, exhale, open through the chest. With my first baby, I feel like I was back on the reformer so quickly, feeling strong. Inhale, reach, exhale, open. And this time it just took that little bit longer, but I'm finally feeling strong. Inhale, reach, exhale, open. So hopefully this will be the first of many back on YouTube. I'm excited to connect with you all. Let's reach the arm up and over next time we rotate to face the front, and then bring it all the way underneath to reach over towards the other side of your machine, holding onto the outside. You can take a little pull, stretching through the side of that shoulder. And then we're going to come up for that hip flexor stretch. So the carriage comes in. We stay in that lunge, but with the knee resting, the carriage parked. Tuck your tail under, reaching now your left arm up and over. Maybe looking up towards the inside of that arm. And bring it all the way down. All right, shuffling onto my carriage, I'm going to keep my medium spring on to start with. Hands are going to come onto the foot bar, feet up against the shoulder blocks. Let's start with our long stretch. So we want to open the hips, tuck the pelvis, squeeze through the back of the body, belly draws in. Keep your shoulders down, inhale here. Exhale, press the carriage away nice and slow. And inhale to draw back in. Keep your knees out from underneath your hips, so your feet are pressing against those shoulder blocks the whole time. You want to maintain that length between your shoulders and your ears here. Breathing out as you press out, we pull the belly into the spine. We've got that supportive spring on, so it's nothing crazy for the core. So you need to actively draw it in to switch it on here. And we're warming up through the shoulders, pressing out. The further you go out, the stronger it's going to feel. Control on the way in, don't let the springs pull you in. Let's just do another 3 like this. Taking those breaths nice and long. This is your chance to really oxygenate your body before we get into the harder work. That's it. Last one, I want you to press out this time, hold out, shoulders down, eye gaze should be towards your spring bar here. Squeeze the bottom, pull the belly in, press a little further out and hold for 6, shoulders down for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it all the way in. All right, our springs change down to a light spring. I'm gonna be on a blue, which is like a half strength spring. You might want to go a little bit lighter if you feel like you need a little bit less load through the shoulders. Also, this is where these wrist weights are going to come in handy. If it's too much, take them off at any time. Shuffle your knees back here in between the shoulder blocks. Knees under the hips, hands underneath the shoulders. I'm going to start with my left hand, reaching back, grabbing onto my short loop. The arm reaches down next to the side of the body. Keep lifting through the belly, through the chest. We're coming into a bicep curl. Inhale, lengthening the arm. Exhale, curling into the shoulder. So we want to keep this nice and controlled. It is the lighter movement that we're going to be working today. So don't jump ahead too quickly and start adding on extra springs if this feels super easy. We're going to be here for a little while and that load is going to build. If you want more for your balance, for your core, can you take your right leg long, pointing through the toe? We hold that leg directly out in line with the body. So you want to squeeze the glute and hamstring. Keep it lifted enough so that our foot is not going to touch the pulley at the end of our machine every time we pull on that strap. So we don't want to be bumping into anything. We're going to add on in 3, in 2. One more here. Curl. Can we rotate the palm down? Press overhead. Draw the elbow in and lengthen back out. So we take a curl and press. One long, smooth movement. Curl and press. Keep your chest pressing up. I want you to feel your abs engaging here to maintain squareness through the body. So we want both hips shining down. Try not to drop through that right hip. Try to keep those shoulders away from the ears. Can we do 2 more? And then we're going to come to our stronger movement. So if you need to change to the long loops, you may. Last one, reach your hand down next to your hip, straight arm this time, sweeps down, up overhead, and then back next to the hips. Inhale, exhale, sweep, reach down and next to the hips. Ooh, I need that long loop already, it's getting strong. Sweep and reach. Lower it down. I want you to squeeze through the back of the body. So not only are we squeezing the shoulders to lift that arm up in line with our body, I want you to squeeze through the glutes and hamstring to keep that right leg nice and energized. Can we do 3? We're adding on our next layer in 2. Last one here, sweep up overhead, hold it. We open the arm to the left side all the way down next to the hips. This is where you've got an option. You can either curl and press each time, or you can take that straight arm sweep if you want it harder. Woo, let's go for 3, or alternate like me. That's it. 2, squeeze your bottom. Last one, reach overhead. We're going to bend the elbow in and press back out for 4, 3, 2, oh my gosh. Last one, and bring it all the way down. That was too strong for me. Hands to the front of the carriage. Keep your leg lengthened back behind you. Rotate your elbows in. We're coming into a tricep push-up with a pendulum. So the leg comes up as the chest comes down. Press up. Tuck your elbows into the side of the body and push. Squeeze through the back of the leg. Pull your belly in. Can we do 3, 2, last one here, hold it down. Little pulses. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Whew. Bring it all the way home. We're going to pop that strap down, give your shoulders a roll, give your wrists a little roll out. We're going to take an intermission for the upper body. Work on the lower body a little bit more before we come over to the other side. So I'm going to take my platform down onto the floor. That's just because my reformer is high. If your reformer is close to the ground, that's not necessary. And if you're a tall person, it's probably not necessary either. I'm going to come to the right-hand side, keeping my springs the same. Standing on the platform, we're coming into some lunges. So hands to the hips here. Weight is in that right heel and our hips are square. I want you to lengthen your left leg, lunge down, chest forward. Stand tall, pull the carriage in. Inhale, reach the leg and lunge. Exhale, drive through the heel to stand up. So we're finding that lovely long line through the body. Every time you find that lunge, the chest is forward, so we've got a long line from the crown of the head shooting down through the tailbone. Let's add arms if it's there for you. So as you lunge, can you reach your arms up overhead? And stand, we bring them down. Reach, inhale. Exhale, drive through that heel. Beautiful. Find as much stability as you can. Our rounds are going to be short, but they're going to be slow. So we want to move slowly through this. So we're increasing that time under tension every time we come down into that lunge. Holding, driving through the right heel. Glutes on, hamstrings drive. Can we hold down in 2? Lunge, stand up. That's it. This one, we're staying low. Find your lunge, hold it here. We're going to scooter in and out. Pull the elbows in, knee in, lengthen. Weight into the right heel. Keep your body weight all the way over that right heel. So your right toes, should be super light. You should be able to wriggle them. Let's go for 3, 2. It's a slow, deep burn. 1 more. Hold the leg long. Right heel peels up and down. So notice that my body is not lifting and lowering. I'm peeling the heel up and down, squeezing into the calf. We've got 4. We've got 3. We've got 2. If you can, hold that heel up. 1 as you pulse up and down. If you need to, fingertips can come to that foot bar. Otherwise, reaching for 4. Option to rest the heel. We've got 3. Long pulses, 2. And 1. Stand it all the way up. Woo. Give your bum a little tap out. Oh, I'm wobbly already. All right, we're going to come to the other side for that arm work. Shuffle back onto your carriage here for me. Knees are back. Your feet are in between your shoulder blocks. Reaching back, holding onto your right strap, hand lengthened down beside the body. Palms facing down. We curl and lengthen that arm back out. So press your chest up. Pull your belly up here. Breathe out, breathe in. That's it. You soften your elbows. Keep your shoulders lengthened away from your ears here. If you want to add that balance challenge, we lengthen the left leg back out behind us. All right, we want to squeeze the leg, squeeze the hamstring and the glute. So there's energy through that leg. It's not just hanging out here up behind us. We've got that energy. All right, we add our overhead press. So next time we curl, we're going to push the hand towards the end of the machine, elbow in, lengthen, inhale. Exhale, curl and press. Inhale, draw in and lengthen. Woo! It's already getting spicy. All right, let's do a few more before we take it into our stronger movement. Long loop is there if you need to, in 2. That's it, 1 more. Bring your hand down next to your hip. This time, straight arm sweeps down past the carriage and up overhead. Inhale, return it. Exhale, sweep and reach. Inhale, bring it down. Squeeze the back of the body from the fingertips through the top of your shoulder, through your back muscles, up through the glute and hamstring. 3 to go. That's it. We reach overhead and hold in 2. Last one, sweep, reach, hold. Open the arm to the right. Option to curl and press or straight arm sweep. Or you can alternate. That's it. Only a few rounds here. Keep your body square. Keep energized through the back of the leg for 3. Overhead press in 2. Woo. 1 more. Reach. We're going to pull it in and press for 4. 3. 2. You can do it. Reach. 1. Bring your hands down to the carriage. Oh my gosh. I hope that was easier for you than it was for me. Rotate the elbows in. Keep that leg long. We bring the chest down for that tricep dip, drop. Keep your belly in, your ribs in. Inhale, exhale. Keep that leg up, pendulum. The leg lifts and lowers. 3 to go. Down and up. 4, 2. Down, inhale. Drive up, exhale. Last one, come down. Little pulses. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Ooh. Oh my days. Bring it all the way in. I'm already buggered. We've got a little while longer to go. I'm going to move my mattress to the other side. Obviously, if you don't need one, just come straight back up and over to the left-hand side. Right foot up against the shoulder block, left foot down on the ground. Hands to the hips to start with. Lengthen that right leg, then lunge down, hinging forward. Drive through the left heel to stand up, pull the carriage in. Inhale and exhale. Start to take control of that breathing. Keep your belly tight, pulled in. Try and square your hips out. I can't even hold my hands to my hips because my shoulders are cooked. Cooked chook. Down, inhale, drive, exhale, come up. Well done, guys. Stay with me here. Can you add your arms? So reach them down next to the side of the body. They come up overhead. We drive through the heel to stand. Reach, find length. Press into that heel. Pull the ribs in for me, the belly in. Find a long line. Squeeze through the back of the body. Let's do 3 like this. All your weight moves back through that left heel. Left toes are light. 2, we're holding down for our scooters. Come down. 1, pull it in, press it out. Pull and press. Push your bottom back behind you. Weight in that left heel. Left toes are still light. Reaching, energize through the fingertips. We've got 5. We've got 4. Slow, controlled. 3, 2. We're going to hold it long on this last one here. Your heel comes up and down. Your body stays stable. The heel peels and lowers. If you need to, fingertips to the bar. Otherwise, reaching for 4. That's it. 3, pulses to finish in 2. Hold your heel up if you can. 1, lift, dip. If it's too much, heel can come down. 5, lift, dip. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Woo. Come on up. Give your bum a tap. Ouchie mama. All right. Give those legs a little shake out. We're moving right along. I'm going to place my mattress back up, but make sure that you've got your foot strap up and available for you to pop your foot into. Springs now are the lighter, the harder. So I'm going to change down to my yellow spring, which is my quarter spring. But if your blue light spring is the lightest one you've got, just stick with that one, okay? The lighter, the harder. Pop your box on into a long box position and come and sit up on your box. I'm going to start facing you guys. So this is facing towards the left of my machine. I've got my left leg tucked up in front of me and my right foot is hooking into the strap. Make sure you've got one straight line out in front of your hip. So often people will come and have their knee all the way over the edge of the box, but this makes it really hard to keep your hips square. So I want you to bring your knee in front of the hip. I want you to come off the bottom and come over onto the side thigh, the side of the glute really. Rotate your right foot and knee forward. So you've got headlights on your hip bones that's shining towards the side here. I'm going to start with my hands across my chest. Inhale, coming down over the side of the box. Exhale, squeeze your obliques to lift. Now notice when I lift, I'm only coming about halfway up. So this means I'm increasing the tension through the obliques. We're not sitting up to rest, okay? Inhale over, exhale, lift. To make it harder, fingertips to the temples. To make it easier, you can take your left hand down onto that headrest and use that headrest just for a little bit of support, okay? So light fingers if you're taking that option, so that we're still working quite strong through the obliques. That's it. Inhale over, exhale, lift. Let's add on. Come over, inhale, rotate your chest to face the floor. Rotate forward, breathe out, come up. Inhale over, rotate, breathe out. Forward, breathe in. Up, breathe out. So 1 part breath for each part of the movement. Inhale, exhale. Inhale forward, exhale up. 2 more. Come over, rotate, forward, lift. Last one. Take your rotation, come back forward, reach your arms, lift, dip. Little salsa for 6, 5, reach to the ceiling. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Ooh, come all the way up. Sitting on your box, can you take a bit of a side stretch here? Right arm reaches all the way up and over. Finding some relief through those obliques. All right. Before we come to the other side, let's do a little in-betweeny again. I like to break it up. My heels are nice and high up against my box here. We're going to work those thighs, baby. So hands to the foot bar. Bottom's going to come to a hover. Keep your bum as low as possible with your chest slightly lifted so your bum's pushing back behind you. Maybe you can reach your arms here. And we hold it for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, stand up. Squeeze your thighs, tuck your tail. Come back down, bottom low. Option to rest those hands on the foot bar. Bum as close to the box as you can, chest lifted. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Stand up and squeeze. Let's come back down. Bottom comes close to the box. We've got 6, 5. Can you get deeper? Lift the chest. 4, 3, 2, 1. Stand. Last round. Whoop, the wobbles are in. Take it down. Get low and hold it. Hold it. Pulse it. Lift. Dip. 6, for 5, 4, stay with me. 3, thighs on fire. 2, 1, hands to the bar, press out, find a plank. Ooh, we tuck in, we press out. Keep your hips steady, fold your knees underneath you. To make this harder, step up onto the box, or otherwise you can keep your feet on that carriage. We're not going to stay long. We've got 6 here. We've got 5, ouch, 4, 3, 2, last one, hold, 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 and step down, bring it in. All right, you're gonna do all of that on the other side. So left foot tucks into that strap. Let's tighten my strap a little bit. And we're gonna rotate towards the right side of our machine now. So you will be looking at the back of me. That's okay, I'm still here with you. I want you to come and sit in that side saddle. You've got your your right knee directly in front of that hip. Left foot is rotated towards the side. So knee and toe pointed in line with where you're facing. Hands across the chest. We inhale to come over. And exhale to lift up just halfway. Keep the tension, the load on those obliques. Inhale over. Exhale, lift. If you can, fingertips to temples. If you need to, right hand can rest on your headrest. Inhale over, exhale, lift. Should we add on the next one? Yes, rotation time. Inhale over, exhale, rotate. Rotate forward, little lift. Stay over the side, get deeper. Forward and lift. You've got this, guys. Get nice and deep. The deeper you go, the stronger the burn. It's a short series, so make it work. 2 more. Last one, we stay over for this one. Take your rotation. Rotate forward, reach the arms. Little salsa. So we lift, dip towards the ceiling. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Oh yeah. Come all the way up. Take a breath. Reaching up and getting that side stretch in. My left arm's coming over to release those obliques and the side of my back. Oh. All right, second round here of our planks. We're not gonna come through those squats. I'm gonna give the thighs a little rest. We are gonna come back into some planking, okay? So remember, lighter spring, harder it's gonna be. If it's too much, add a little bit more weight on your springs. Hands come to the foot bar, heels up against the box. I want you to keep your toes on the carriage this time. Hold it here. Step your left foot up onto the box. So right foot's down, left foot up. We pull in, press back. So coming into kind of a runner stance here, I want you to keep your bottom low. We're gonna add on a bit of a rotation through the hips. So next time you press out, hold it, can you rotate both of your hips towards the left side? Keep your chest facing down and continue with those knee tucks. Drawing in and out. Pull it in and out. So chest is down, hips are rotated. You should start to feel those right obliques again. They've had some time to rest. Good, we're going for 4, 3, 2, hold it out on the last one. Option to hold this, otherwise move your right hand in, rotate your hips, reach the left hand to the ceiling. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. If you need a break, take it. Otherwise, let's swap the feet straight over. Pull it in, runner stance, press back. Pull, push. Can you rotate your hips to the right? Keep your chest down, pull it in and press. Squeezing now into the left obliques. Hips are as rotated as you can get them. Chest is facing down. 4 to go. 3, 2, holding it on the last one. If you can, left hand in, rotate, hold a side plank. Option, of course, to keep both hands down. 6, 5, 4, lift through that waist. 3, 2, and 1. Woo! Bring it all the way down. Oh yeah, she's hot, baby. All right, we are so close. We're gonna do a little bit of posture work, a little bit more core, and you can tick it off, okay? Moving on, box comes into a long box position. I'm gonna change my spring back to my blue spring, which is my light spring. So if you also had a quarter spring and you changed it, you can change it back. Otherwise, if you're still on the blue spring, no changes needed for you. We're gonna come into a prone series. Oh, listen to me, I'm so puffed. I need to get my fitness back. We're gonna come into a prone series. So this is where we come and lay all the way down on our belly. Now, if you're uncomfortable on your belly, which some people are, you can do this series kneeling on the box, holding the straps. Movements through the arms are exactly the same, okay? Otherwise, lay yourself all the way down. The position here, you wanna have your chest like off the box and your ribs, your bottom few ribs still on the box. So you've got some support, okay? The further down you are, the more supported this is actually going to be, but can be uncomfortable for some of my lady friends. So I'm gonna shuffle all the way up. I'm gonna reach and grab onto the knots, okay? So holding a little bit higher on my straps. And just resting my hands down on the railings while I get my body in the right position. So our feet are gonna come, our legs are gonna open so they're about hip width apart, maybe a little bit wider. Turn them out and then squeeze through the glutes and hamstrings so they're just lifted away from that bar. I want you to tuck your pelvis and push your pubic bone into the box and almost pull your belly up like you're trying to make a little tunnel underneath your belly button. This is gonna flatten out your low back. Our focus is gonna be on our mid and upper back, okay? Working that posterior chain. Arms come down, keep your eye gaze low. Take an inhale, sweep your arms up next to the hips. And as you exhale, lower them down. The spring should feel super light, so it's not a strong movement. This is not a strength movement. We're just working that posterior chain. We're gonna work through the mid and upper back here, keeping length through the body. We're active through the lower body, but it's staying otherwise stable. We're inhaling as the arms come back. Exhaling as we release them down. Keep lifting through the belly. Inhale, squeeze. Exhale, lower. Beautiful. Can we add on maybe a little bit of thoracic extension? So this is from the bra strap up, not the low back. So as you lift the arms, lift the chest a few inches and lower back down. If you're super bendy through the back, just be careful you don't bend through the low back, okay? It's all coming from the mid back and up. Your eye gaze will likely just lift towards the end of your machine, okay? Unless you do have a little bit more mobility through your back, you might be able to come a bit higher. Squeeze into the back of those arms. Keep control. Do not pull on those straps. They should not go slack. Holding up in 3. In 2. When you hold up, you have the option to lower the chest back down and keep that nice long spine. Otherwise, hold your extension. Next time we lift, we hold. Squeeze up, palms facing down. We open the arms to aeroplane. Squeeze your pinkies to your hips. Inhale, open. Exhale, squeeze them in. 3 to go. 2. We're going to hold them next to the hips. In 1. Hold them and breathe. Squeeze everything. Can you lift the legs a little more? Lift the chest. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower down. Oh yeah. Feels good. Little nasty, but good. Lift up off your box, come into a kneeling position. Let's take a counter stretch here. So I'm going to round through the spine. If your box has a little hand hook on the side, you can hold onto it. Otherwise, just reaching your arms down. We just want to stretch through the back of the body. All right, last bit of work. We're so close to the finish line. I'm going to sit in my box. Those straps are going over my thighs for a little bit of ab work. I'm actually going to take my wrist weights off now. They're not needed for this last little bit of work. I'm going to pop those long loops all the way over my legs, right up over my thighs. You can keep your feet either on the railings or the headrest, whatever's fine. Shuffle your bottom forward, come and lay all the way down onto your back. Make sure those straps are nice and even around your thighs. Take your hands straight behind your head to support the weight of your head, so you can let that head fully relax back. Now, the further away from the straps that you're sitting, the harder this is going to be. Not only will it increase some of the load on the straps, but it's also going to give you a little bit more thoracic extension when we come into some ab curls. Further down, more support, a little bit easier, okay? Pick your poison. Keep your feet down for me. Engage your core so that the pelvis and the spine is controlled. So you want to pull your belly in, pull your hip bones towards each other, and let's come to some ab curls all through those upper front abdominals. Inhale, open. Exhale, curl up. Just going to shuffle back a little bit. Inhale, open the chest. Exhale, come up. So yes, your chest opens. You might get some extension through the back, but it should all be from that upper back, from the mid back upwards. So like your bra strap and up. Elbows are out in a V, and as you curl up, try avoid squeezing your glutes and tuck in your tail. We don't want to press that back into your box. I want you to keep it neutral, that natural lift in the low back. Breathe out. Breathe in. 3 like this, and we add on. For 2. Hold up on your last one. Can you lift an inch higher in that curl? Hold it. One leg up to tabletop, other leg joins back into those crunches. Chest opens, curl up. Can you keep your knees directly over your hips? Try not to pull them in. I want you to keep them stable. So you're drawing down through the belly button to stabilize your legs. Keep your chin tucked. Use those abs to lift the chest for 3. Elbows out in your peripherals in that soft V. 2. Hold up. 1. Knees pull in. Lower them over the hips. Breathe out. Pull them in. Inhale. Lower them over the hips. Don't go too far, okay? The further back your knees go, the harder it's going to be to make sure you don't arch into your back. So make sure you're working within your limits. 6. 5. Pull your belly in. 4. 3. We get a little break. In 2. Last one here. And lower all the way down. Give yourself a little stretch. We've got one last round of abs to go before we are finished for the day. All right. Back into tabletop if you can. Support your head and neck. Lift those legs up one at a time. This time we're going to curl up. Come over to the right side, extend the left leg. Draw it in and lower down. Exhale over to the left and extend the right leg. Draw it in, lower down. Your carriage shouldn't move, okay? Because the leg that is staying over your hip is just taking the load. Oh, my. I can't do too many more of these. You can stay here for another minute if you want to. Otherwise, next time you come over to the right, I want you to hold it here. Keep the leg long. Reach the left arm and pulse it up for 6. Look to the right elbow for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Swap sides. Curl up and over to the left. Reach the right leg. Right arm reaches. 6, 5. Look to the left elbow. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Ooh. And relax. Oh my gosh, my abs, they are cooked. Can you bring yourself up onto your bottom? Just be careful you don't roll off your box. Take your straps off. You have earned yourself a stretch here. We're just going to start reaching the arms up to the ceiling, opening up through the front of the body. Take some deep breaths. We take a little twist, looking over our shoulder. I'm looking over my right shoulder. My left hand is pressing to the outside of my right leg. And coming back over through center. Inhale, swapping sides. Exhale. Ooh, press into the outside of that thigh. Coming back through center here. I'm going to take my hands behind my thighs into an armchair stretch. So we scoop through the belly, tuck the chin, pulling your spine all the way away from your thighs. Inhale, open your chest, open your heart. Exhale, scoop, pull away. And inhale, draw in, open the chest. Relax down. Let's take a glute stretch to finish off with. Right ankle up and over the left knee. I'm going to sit sideways. I'm going to hold on to the back of my box here. Open my chest and then just start to reach the chest forwards. This is helping us maintain a nice long spine. I might be a little sore after this one. I love a program with short reps, lots of different exercises, just enough to feel the burn. Swap those legs over. Of course, those wrist weights are optional, but you could probably even add some ankle weights on if you want a little bit more next time you come back. Don't forget, guys, to like and subscribe to my channel. There's going to be more to come. Just let your legs relax down next to the side of the machine. Let's close our eye gaze down. Just give yourself this last moment to finish off with some peace. Take a nice big inhale. Draw your breath down to the belly. Feel your rib cage expand as your lungs fill. Let that breath start to travel up towards your chest and hold it for a moment. And then let it go softly. Your inhale is deep and strong. Moving through the body, holding at the top, and your exhale is soft. One more like this. Inhale, down low. Exhale, let it go. You can take some more time to stretch if you need to, but we are otherwise done for the day. Thank you for joining me. Once again, if you want to see some more, don't forget to subscribe. I plan to get you guys a lot more reformer flows, and I'm also going to film some bar soon as well. So look out for that. So good to be back. I'll see you